Please work this time. It's all I want. Do it for me? Oh, okay. It's it broke the stream, and then it decided not to accept that I was streaming again, but I think we're back. I think we're finally back. Perhaps. Okay, we're back. This is the first chat, Milkies. Okay. What a way to get back into it. Yeah, this should be fine. I really do need to get a new capture card, but none of the new ones have like do everything that I want a capture card to do. You know?
That news conference is gonna start any minute.
Didn't even know Peter would do the superhero stance. Yeah, I think if you idle enough, he does. He's just chilling with his arms crossed. Alright, yeah, that was annoying, but I think we're through it. I don't even know why my capture card did it. I thought I fixed that problem. Got to the stream in the first minute. I guess you technically did for this stream. Sometimes technically is all that you need.
Gonna be late.
Right, well, we do some more runs. And by more runs, I mean the second run of the day. I don't mind missing out on that other run, though, because it wasn't that good. It was okay. But there are definitely better runs that could have died to the technical issues. Got like 8 notifications between Twitter and YouTube. What happened? Technical issues happened. Although Twitter should only be giving you one, but I I had to restart OBS because of capture card issues, and YouTube decided to end the stream and like started separate stream from the previous one. Yeah, I had to restart the stream, so that should be fine now.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Believe I'm running so late.
I mean, we went a couple weeks without any major technical issues, so
Right on cue.
we can do that again. That won't be that big of a deal.
Coming at ya. Dr. Connors. Hope your insurance is paid up.
Spider-Man's here. Get rid of him and get that case.
Oh, fuck. I've never had... I don't know if I've ever had that happen. The guy just fell on him. That might be a new one.
Hi, my name's...
Tech issues seem like a staple on the stream. I thought we had moved past them, I'll be honest. I thought we were kind of done with technical issues. And we were for a little bit. But nothing's perfect. Why am I going this way? I gotta restart the run. Wait. Okay. New strats uncovered. The fun fact is, it probably would have gone smoother if that didn't happen. Probably. You never know with that guy. He's kind of a rascal, a little mischievous dumbass.
Well, sequel time already, huh?
That was RNG manipulation, probably.
First things first.
I definitely didn't just accidentally shoot a web at nothing.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right?
Who needs friends when you have Slyfincleton streams to look forward to? I know, so true. You should just abandon your friends and watch my stream.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing.
Wait, what do you mean what do you mean parasocial relationships? We don't do that here.
So late.
Yeah, you know it's real when I call somebody a little dumbass. Just played D&D and chilling with a dog. That just sounds like the ideal life. I wish I had just played D&D and was now chilling with a dog.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that.
Even is that?
Go to the pause
I
menu
can't tell.
and the save
It's just a
load
little square.
screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Spider-Man's here already. You rid of him?
Weird fight. Oh, is it gonna happen again? It almost happened again.
Didn't your mom tell you not to hit girls? Hi, my name's... Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
Yes, Nate, that's a very original character concept, but I'm kind of worried that people are gonna think you're stealing your ideas from Catwoman.
Your map here, and the white destination marker are...
But at least you changed up the hair color to make it original.
You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush. This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention.
No.
Naturally, you're gonna want to earn...
Alright, let me try that again. That's a pride reset right there. Did that actually happen, Nate? That's pretty funny. Which one came first? Was Catwoman first? Or was Black Cat first?
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I'm surprised that that happens this way. I feel like Black Cat is the more popular character, but
Before we go any further,
maybe that's just me knowing more about Spider-Man.
Progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was
Should I give the
doing, I
dog
forgot all about
a
it.
Dorito, or is he not a
Running
gamer?
so late.
Well, just be aware if you give a non-gamer a Dorito, they die instantly, and in real life.
Right on cue.
So, you better be sure if you're gonna give them one.
Sorry, now we turned it up a notch.
And I think that applies to dogs as well, but I could be wrong.
Spider-Man's here. Batter up. Rid of him and get that
This is the part where you fall down.
case secure.
I really don't have time for this. Hi.
Briefcase guy actually being nice for once in his life. Rare footage.
Before class ends. Better change while no one is around.
think this might
Oh,
be a
come
good
on.
time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you what you... The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Back at ya.
Anyone in the history of the planet who has never played the game is a disappointment. That's like billions of people. I was gonna do a cool wall jump there, don't judge me.
I need to be more careful. Swimming definitely.
There's gonna be a really cool wall jump. Alright, I gotta stop dying like in that part. This is run counter grinding. Bot moment. Somebody's gonna make like a fake bot comment and actually get banned one of these days. And it's gonna be funny.
First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be
Yeah, it
a
almost
good
just
idea to
happened.
save your progress, if you could call it that.
I can't give him a chip, he just went to sleep and I don't want to interrupt the lad. You could just leave the chip like right next to their bed. And then when dog wakes up, they have a chip.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class.
It's the perfect plan,
I got so
really.
caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. It's gonna kill me. Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as
Your goal is to get banned.
right on cue. I was almost there too.
It's like, finally I'm free.
So much for you.
Looks like you're in your Spider-Man!
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Get back!
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
Case secure!
Think about a career change. Hi, my name. Maybe I can still make it before class ends.
Yeah, it's true. If it's not your dog, you can do less shenanigans. You gotta be respectful.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. It'll show you what the white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
I have to itch my face so bad, and I'm not gonna be able to for like another minute. But it's really bad. It's really, really bad. But we must persevere. The gameplay comes first. Like that really weird bonk that I've never done before.
Hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right?
I've been doing bad movement there just in general.
Naturally, you're gonna want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens in
still late.
distress,
Promised
challenges,
Darren MJ that I would
Being timed out is kind of like being put in a timeout
try different things and see what you like.
when you're a kid, you know? It's kind of like that. Okay. So much better.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I'd better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember the last. Oh,
If you
no.
made a channel called My Anime Slyfincleton Experience, I would instantly sue.
I gotta hurry.
I've got like 7 lawyers. I've been paying them just to be, stick around
Can't
for such an
believe I ran off
occasion.
like that. I must be out of my mind. Tough job market for our.
That is not who I thought I would hit.
Sorry, gentlemen. The gallery's closed.
That like super screwed in my head because I was not aiming for that guy at all.
Midnight Craft Fair is next week. Take a nap, Sap.
Other than that weird beginning, that was a good art gallery. At least my menus are good today.
Sorry, not my style.
If you spell it slightly different, I'll still sue. Why do you think they haven't made any Sly Cooper games in a while, huh? It's because I own the word Sly now. And they can't pay up. It's definitely not because of poor sales and a very, very poorly received sequel.
I would admire your persistence more if you weren't so far away.
Feel free to slow down. I'd be happy to make myself available for your admiration. If I don't close distance with her soon, she's gonna get away.
I would give up Slyfincleton streams for a Sly Cooper 5, no question. I appreciate the honesty. That's fair. I just think I'll just take Sly 2 and 3 in 1 on PC, and we'll be good, you know. I'll be out of their hair. That's all I need. Just give me a decent port on PC, and I'll be fine.
Oh, skin-tight leather. Doesn't that kind of chafe?
Not asking for too much. Sly's stock prediction helped you put grandparent. I read that as grandparents through college. I'm like, yeah, they're going back. But yeah, all in on corn. Always invest all of your money into corn. You have like a whole section of the United States just to make the stuff, so it will always be doing good in the market.
Hi, Pete.
Maze runs the world, so true.
I think that's the third.
Klaus is the name of the dog. Every time I see that name, I think it sounds like a name you would give to like a gritty reboot of like the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies. You know what I mean? Like that would be the name of the reboot for it, created in 2022. I feel like Spawn is I'm not familiar. I think I've heard that as being a video game or something, maybe, but
I have enough trouble without.
I guess that's your answer. Is I don't really know what it is.
Hi, Pete. How?
My friend said she hates that and to never say that about Claus the gamer doggo again. I wasn't saying that about the dog itself, just the name. Wow. There have certainly been better kicks.
Which team's mascot are you?
Like those. Although those weren't the best anyways. Still green after chapter 4, I'll take it. Is Klaus a gamer if the nacho was Cool Ranch? I don't know if I have an answer to that, but what happened? Did they change how Cool Ranch tasted? Or have I just lost all my tastes? I used to eat so much Cool Ranch Doritos as a kid, and then I tried some recently, and it was kind of bad. Am I not a gamer anymore? Is that what happened? Is this my fault? Just tasted them, like, I don't... What happened? Remember when Doritos and Mountain Dew was marketing themselves as gamer fuel? Do they not anymore? Has the world changed so much? Cool Ranch has more Cool Ranch now, but I guess that was way too much Cool Ranch for you to handle. Is chat alright today? I feel like there's a sort of chaotic energy about like even for this chat that it's just. Is everybody doing alright? I read that message and it felt it felt like it came to me in a dream. Like, am I still asleep?
I've marked them on your map just to spell it out real plain for you. Now get to work.
Oh. That was almost the gamer jump.
Peter.
.0. That's pretty good. Movement after, not so good. Continuing to not be so good. Getting your movement messed up there is actually the worst. You ever try to stay awake for 48 hours? I mean, when I was a kid, I used to do, I could do it more when I was a kid, but usually after 24 hours I would crash. I don't want to ever go for that. Yo, Dragon. Hey, Almighty. I'm doing pretty good. We had some technical issues earlier, but fingers crossed it's all fine now. Although I can't actually cross my fingers, I have to play the video game.
That's it. You're doing great. Just a little farther.
You do know I'm chasing you, right?
I have not seen either of those, Ken. Somebody would have to probably point them out to me. But I'm looking to do at least one more stream of that. So maybe then.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Oh, Almighty Media with the super chat? Thanks so much. Thanks for the rent.
Chasing you if you didn't keep breaking into places.
Should I start saying that with the super chats like, yo, thanks for the rent?
Cat, huh?
Although I guess the point of the sound is that they're not getting rent. I don't know. There's kind of a contradiction going on there. Is there not a cemetery in Toby 2? I don't think so.
Black Cat seems okay.
If it is, it's very small and unremarkable. Which Spider-Man game was the first with a cemetery? That's a question I do not know the answer to.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This I gotta see.
All of Spider-Man 3 was a cemetery. Oh no.
Ready, Spider-Man?
Why does it pay? I live in my basement for free? Or your basement for free? God, I butchered that reading. The secret's been revealed. Cam just comes down from upstairs in the middle of the stream like, hey, you telling them that you that you pay rent again? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
Come on. Grab the guy. Amazing Spider-Man 1 has to have a cemetery. I just like the idea they're like, alright, we're playing this Spider-Man game. First things first, where's the cemetery?
I'm better than you, Spider-Man, and today I'm going to prove it.
God, he flew in like a missile. We're doing this again? Okay. Get better at putting them back in the pit. That's probably the best, like, re-entry I've done. Bang on the floor with a broom.
I'm after this trick on the set of Ninjas of Madness 4, Flaming Ninja.
You know, the cool kid.
Wow, rude, Nate. I think that's the... I mean, I've been streaming for what, like, 5 years or something like that? And this is the first time somebody threatened to bang my mom, so... I'll take it. That's fine.
Psychologists call that projection.
A good hit!
We made it pretty far.
I can hit you wherever you are. You're going to need to move a lot faster than that, Spider-Man.
Stop being homeless, just like buy a house. So true. Or just squat in somebody's basement for free.
Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from Beck.
And then in exchange, make them a mod on your stream. Okay. Weird pose Spider-Man's got going on here. Don't let the paparazzi see you. Yeah, probably, realistically, probably lost like 4 seconds instead of like 8 there. God, I'm the menu lord now. Put it in my list of titles. Update the wiki. Put it on my epitaph.
Dr. Octavius' theories are amazing. My head is still spinning from talking to him. Oh no. Mary Jane's play. I If I hurry, I can still make it.
Why do I feel like I'm suddenly playing good? What happened? Am I just paying more attention now?
What? Not now.
Nope, never mind. We're back to being bad. It was nice while it lasted.
It's like you have something against me.
The symbiote, you gotta take it off.
Great.
Yeah, just wait until symbiote suit Slyfincleton comes in. The guy can mash 16 button presses a second.
Stopping? I guess I finally have your attention.
That's with a mouse, not even a controller.
Great. Finally, maybe I can still make it before the end.
What are you doing, step streamer? Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe so. How far is this place?
You know what it feels like? It feels like we're in like pizza percent chat, but it's in any percent, you know? You know what I mean? There's like a certain energy difference between the categories. But somehow like the pizza percent meme energy is in here today.
Hey, I was just going easy on you before. So, nice night, huh?
I was actually so far away from Black Cat that I couldn't hear your response. It was just kind of awkward. Either hungry posting or horny posting. I respect it. Ate a can of tuna for dinner. I don't know if I've had tuna in the past 15 years. I'll be real. I think last time I ate tuna I was probably about 6 years old. Or younger.
Hey, better thing, Joe. Take your look. You guys give a volume discount? Hanging in there, cat?
These chunks?
I don't even remember what it tastes like. Is it good? Maybe. I think I remember kind of liking it. But then, like, my mom made tuna casserole one day, like a week ago.
That's a dead statue, right?
And I'm not sure that I've ever smelled anything worse. So, I don't know. Who is Tina?
Hi, Pete.
Tuna. Okay. Who is Tuna? Orange juice or apple juice?
Okay. Guess I
It really depends on the mood, but I feel like,
start any minute.
yeah, orange juice goes better with alcohol. So, so orange juice. What a reason to pick that. I think if it's just them by themselves, it's probably a tie. But orange juice is you can mix it with vodka and it's actually good. I don't know. I haven't had alcohol recently. I'm trying to be a little healthy.
Those reporters. If I can get them up to that balcony,
Please grab the guy. Cool.
A hologram?
I mean, this is shaping up to be a pretty damn good theater. Gonna find a way to mess it up now that I said that, but... Or not.
A futile gesture, spider human. Even as we speak, my armada is advancing on your city. Our first target will be your...
Luna has mercury in it? Like the silver juice that kills you?
Make your time.
The thing that turns your skin blue?
If he's attacking Lady Liberty, I'd better get over there in a hurry. I can hardly wait to see what he has cooked up at the statue.
How does that get in there? It's a fish. What happened? I thought this was like a simple transaction, you know, fish gets caught and now it's just fish meat in me. Not how does the mercury get in there?
Liberty back to her old self. It looks like that flying thing above the statue. Need to be more careful. Swimming definitely doesn't see it. It seems kind of obvious to go after the giant brain. Mysterio sure is protecting it.
Fuck. Well, not the best start here. Remember your training. This is not going as well as I'd hoped, but it's going at least. Okay. Well, that could have gone better, but I suppose it could have gone worse too.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't eat much fish, and it's probably for the best because I've heard we're running out of them. Just like in the world. So probably a good thing I don't like fish or ever eat any. Seemed a lot faster. I don't know if it's how much faster it is to go in reverse there, but it's apparently a little bit faster. I don't know if it was any faster to do it the way I did there, though.
Hero's hidden
But
fortress looks just like an apartment.
can't hurt to learn. Long term, it'll be good.
I think you zigged when you should have zagged.
Well done, Spider-Man. Please come inside.
Is the iron in my blood different than real iron? See, I was hoping I just had, like, you know, dumbbells in my arm.
Okay.
It'd be kind of badass.
Before, but never quite like that. What's going on? Feels so strange. Everything is upside down. What's going
Oh.
on? Is that all you got? You wobble, but they don't fall down. Great.
Weird fight.
Gotta be careful.
That I don't know if that's ever happened. I got one punch and not two on the mirror. Still not bad though.
Looks like I found the exit.
Name's the human spider. You got the wrong name. I never thought about that interaction that way.
I'm finally out of that crazy place. If I never see
They should have just called him the human spider in the reboot.
it'll be too soon.
You think people would have been extremely pissed? Oh, casual gold, by the way. Maybe I guess it is faster. I think it's like a 3 or 4 second gold there. I don't know. Wasn't really paying that much attention. Ooh, sub 20 on the race too. Either way, we're ahead. Yeah, it's nice.
Whoops, Dr. Octavius is demonstrating.
And I have like, I can save like 30 seconds in chapter 13 too. Don't forget that. Not that I will. Gotta watch out for that pole in that tree. No, don't punch it. You legend.
I have to hurry. The containment field looks like it's buckling. I don't have time for subtlety. I just have to smash these power terminals until the reactor shuts down. Almost got it. Only one terminal left. I did it. Well, the city didn't get blown up.
Almost a good park. Yeah. It's unfortunately a common occurrence.
I can't believe I made this.
Like 90% of Central Park goes good, and then just the last tree, or what feels like the last tree, is bonk.
Mysterio's robots. Oh, I know.
Ah, rude robots.
You guys. Batter up.
Did your male romantic partner purchase it for you? Why, yes, he did. Very kind of him, wasn't it?
Dr. Connors, I'm sorry. Dr. Connors was pretty beat up, but I think he'll be all right now. I need to figure out what happened to him, but I don't have any leads. I should drop by the Daily Bugle. Maybe I can pick up a lead there. Or at least earn enough.
New Yorkers haven't seen grass? Of course they have. That's what Google's for. You just look up grass and boom, you've seen it. At least I'm assuming it looks like how it does in Google. I don't know. Gotta go outside. What's out there for me to go to? Grass? That's not worth it. I can just look it up. There's grass in Central Park. That's what Google wants you to think.
Hi, Betty.
I don't know what would be there in its place. It's just all pavement. Central Park isn't real. What do you mean? Yeah, that wasn't the best chapter 10, but that was what the good chapter 9 was for.
Can things get any worse?
Watching Joey stream yesterday, and he did some mad clip at the end of chapter 10 or 9. Well, might have to check that out. Joey's got some, like... Joey's, like, doing stuff certain ways sometimes that are better than the way I do it. Like, he's getting really good. I bet he leaves, refuses to elaborate.
Stop right there, Dr. I despise you. Please don't make me fight you.
Spider-Man. What an unpleasant surprise.
The
Still,
sunglasses are a nice
not one
touch.
for which I am wholly
Okay.
unprepared.
Octavius just wants to take out Alone.
He won't listen to reason. Still has those tentacles. He's gonna have to fight.
Oop. I don't know. Don't ask me what just happened there. I have no clue.
Time for you.
That bomb's gonna kill that guy. Yep.
You guys picked on the wrong old lady. Out of
What a
my
weird fight.
Be quiet.
To clarify, I mean youngster Joey, current second place any percent speedrunner in Spider-Man 2. Got time for this? I'm gonna try. Oh, plenty of time. I'm ashamed of myself for thinking I might need slow-mo there. Sometimes you just have to trust in your skills. Mr. Joseph of the Youth.
But somehow I just didn't believe it.
Do you think Youngster Joy will change their tag to be middle-aged Joey? In like 20 years?
Octavius blames me for Rosie's death. Guess I can't say
This run is full of weird fights. True. It's kind of a weird... This is a weird run that we're on right now. I'm gonna be losing a little time here. Makes sense with... The bank did not go... I mean, it could have gone worse, don't get me wrong, but... Certainly could have gone better. Plus 6.9. Always be young at heart. Suppose if you have a good diet and a good exercise schedule. Speaking of which, I've become like what I feared I would be when I was younger. I exercise every day now. What's happened to me? I'm gonna like get muscles and stuff at this rate. I'm gonna have to rescind my gamer card. And then I'm only allowed to play like the yearly Madden and FIFA releases. I'll have to stop playing this game. Let me in.
Come on now.
So, how did you find Shocker?
Well, apparently he escaped during your little event with Quentin Beck.
Seriously? I knew I should have kept a better eye on that guy. Still, I was a little distracted at the
You lack gamer credentials. You can only play Sports Ball 2022. You will now have to buy Sports Ball points. Please do not resist. Wonder who puts out all the secret tokens. Probably Bruce Campbell, right? It's got to be the narrator. Blowing your income tax on comics.
Maybe so.
I can't tell if that's a bad idea or badass. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's your decision. I mean, he put the camera tokens there? True. I think. At the very least, he wants you to get them. I don't know if somebody else put them there and he's just annoyed.
So, nice night, huh?
No need to be nervous.
I wonder why there isn't a Daredevil game. Well, there apparently was one. Gonna be one for PS2, but it got canceled. Fourth ball in the latest first-person shooter. Yeah. It's just Call of Duty and Madden for life now. Sorry, no more Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that's the second bot we've got today. Makes me feel special. Getting all the bot attention. We do not do slow shocker skip anymore.
How's the tire mascot gig working out?
2.
I've been meaning to ask.
Never mind, maybe we do.
Compared to
3.
the leading brand. Careful,
4.
Jack. You'll hurt his feelings.
Come on. Please get him off the thing.
Meaning to ask.
5. I'm just gonna
Your absorbency
find one more
compared
hit.
to the leading brand.
No, I don't. That's not even him.
Spider. Looks like Shocker.
Oh, wait, that is him. That's. It's like sometimes marked, but not always. It's weird. The way that could have been better.
I hope Cat is okay.
Shocker kind of destroyed me there, to be quite honest. There is a Daredevil date game. It's called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Good game.
I'll have to check on Cat later.
I'm either gonna get really good at that menu, or I'm not gonna buy Rising Shoulder Charge. One of those two things is gonna happen.
Wonder what Shocker is planning.
I'm kind of leaning towards not buying Rising Shoulder Charge, though. Even if it will make the last fight a little more inconsistent. Run's not dead, though, believe it or not.
All the world is my dressing room.
Especially if I bathroom spawn like I'm gonna now. Boom. This run have 2 bathroom spawns?
Alien invaders
Or
holding up
what
the
was it the last run that had the bathroom spawn? I can't remember.
Let's see.
I think it was last one.
Great. Now to get these photos to the Bugle.
Every time I do that glide, I kind of regret it, but it seems like such a good idea at the time. Every time. So there's 10 more minutes I can save. But like if I finished it right now, I just find the wrong warp to the end of the game.
Jameson would frame his own mother if he thought it would sell papers. What did I ever do to Jameson? What could he possibly have?
Hey, looks like some of Shocker's goons. You should probably do something.
Maybe one of the doors of the Daily Bugle opens up to the end of the run. It'd be funny, there's like a very specific situation that just takes you to the final boss. And he has 1 hit left of HP. That glide was not snapback. It just kind of worked. Alright, we're doing boat strats again. I'm saying it now, so I won't be a coward about it. I need a web zip in here. Sometimes you just gotta make yourself do the strat, even when you're not confident about it.
This guy
1,
Yeah, well, I was young.
2,
Like you just got out of track.
3,
Funny, cause that's just
4,
where you're going.
5.
Still about as subtle as a train wreck, aren't you?
I think that should be fine.
About time you losers got.
That shield is really getting on my nerves. I'm gonna figure out a way to shut it.
If only all my problems could be settled with flashy climactic battles.
Have you seen my gliding guide, Cyrus? If not, I recommend checking that out. Okay, fine. Dang, I saved that much time even with that late of a split.
Mary Jane's play. Maybe I can make it tonight.
I'm actually considering remaking that gliding guide though, because I think it could be more clear. It could have been. I could explain it better, probably. I need you to hit those, Spider-Man. Weird fight, but got through it.
Why can't I just tell MJ the truth? I can't believe she's getting married and I'm just waving from the sidelines.
Don't want to be here.
What's it supposed to mean?
This is why. This is terrible.
I guess I should go.
How will I make the big bucks if everyone and their mom can glide with a more clear guide? The better everybody is, the better for me. I feel like I do better with competition.
You used to be fast, Cat. What happened?
Teleport guide next.
Hey, Cat.
You didn't even notice, but I teleported to the end of the game and back. I'm just doing the rest of the run as a formality. Not you. Please webball him.
I don't think you have an option for a miss. Next time, try eBay.
What happened to the sniper? What are you doing over here? For that matter, what happened to Black Cat? Why, these guys are at full health. I know she's. I don't expect much from her, but I would like a little bit of damage done.
That armor's nice, or at least it was.
What's the backstory behind this fight? Well, there's people are selling Transformers illegally in the market, and Hasbro doesn't like that. So we are being employed as mercenaries to stop the illegal Transformers sales to keep market prices high.
MJ.
Hope that helps.
No matter how hard it is, I can't abandon my friend. So, what? Do I quit being? No, I can't quit either. I help so many people. I can't give up being Peter Parker, but I can't give up being Spider-Man either. Maybe I can balance the two. I can track down Black Cat. I need to have a talk with her.
Yo, Joey.
I can do it. I can balance both. Maybe it isn't too late. Maybe I can be Spider-Man and
The
still
funny thing is, if you replace Hasbro with the military and Transformers with robot suits, then that's actually still an explanation of what's happening there. Although I guess we're not directly working for the military, but, you know. Imagine they're not happy about the robot suits being around.
must have looked totally crazy. Things could never work out. What about the danger? I must have
Yeah, if you're trying to do a sustained glide, and there's buildings in front of you, you will swing in front of them, so
That's Harry.
just something you have to work around with.
Yeah, Harry's been a much better friend than I'll ever be. I'm no good for MJ anyway. He's better off with, what's his name?
Okay. I'm not sure if a PB is in the works, but we can get pretty close here.
Mary Jane must hate me for freaking out on her like I did the other night. I need to apologize to MJ next time I see her.
I went too late. You were able to do a sustained glide around buildings. I mean, you can if you can like find a way to angle the stick to like avoid Spider-Man, you know, seeing the building to swing off around. But then you'll probably be going that way too, so that is not what I wanted to do there. New route to this. Please just let me do something. So sometimes you do like half and half. You'll do like a sustained glide for a little bit, and then you'll cancel it when you know that you're gonna have to swing off something. But usually it's worth it to just swing off the thing, because at the end of the day, like the fastest swinging is actually gonna be a little bit faster than gliding usually. Gliding is just something that you do when you don't have anything to swing off of in the immediate area. Or rather, you know you're about to have something. You know you're not going to be able to swing. Oh, I actually didn't get grabbed there. I thought I was gonna. Maybe that's why you buy Rising Shoulder Charge. Want to play Infamous again, but don't have the will to use a PS3 controller. I have an adapter for my PS3 to use an Xbox 360 controller on it. Some games don't like it, but most games seem to.
Please be okay, Mary Jane.
That was good movement. Makes sense. Thanks for that explanation. It helped. Nice. I guess if I ever remake the gliding video, I'll have to say stuff like that in it.
Around this place.
I'm fine if I get bonked there.
I despise
Can't let you do this. The city will be destroyed.
you. Only you shall be destroyed today, murderous pest.
The reactor doesn't seem to be responding. There must
Fuck.
be another switch.
I forgot that that can do that. Okay, well, it won't be a PB, but
That should do.
This is for Rosie.
that wasn't even supposed to be that.
Parker, you'll pay dearly for your treachery. Why are you waiting to film me? Stay for a second.
Okay, within 30 seconds of the PB. It's a low 55. That's pretty good.
we done? What have I?
That chapter 13 showed a lot of potential. The chapter 9 gold.
We have to stop that reactor before it's too late.
This is bad.
There's only one thing to do. Get the young lady out.
And I could have definitely saved time in 15. Like, that gold in 15 is looking pretty beatable, to be honest.
Rosie her life. Now I must set things right.
I'll watch the cutscene real quick. I need to check up on something anyways. It's got to be a world record I just joined. Not quite, but it was a good run. I finished a run. That feels good. But I think it's time for another one. Your videos always have the best thumbnails. Thanks. I feel like I've been up in my thumbnail game lately, so I'm glad you noticed. Yes, I do want to update my best times. Thank you, LiveSplit. You're the man. Thank you. Look, Spider-Man should just say thank you sometimes, you know? In the open world, you can see that building that Doc Ock destroyed. Yeah, it's just on the water. Had a shitty day. Slide a PB on this run. I guess we'll see. I guess we shall see. Freeze frame use of Peter for the swingless runs. Yeah, I had to like find a... It's surprisingly hard to get like a good in-game image of a swing, you know? So I actually grabbed that from the last cutscene in the game. It's going pretty good, George. Just finished a run. Now we're on to more.
Well, sequel time already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I had a weird moment. I just looked at, you know, my like the OBS timer, and I was like, wow, I've only been streaming for an hour. And I forgot I had to restart it. It's actually been like an hour 45 minutes or so, maybe. Someone in the stall in the Bugle bathroom. Well, sometimes Peter's in there.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so
He's
caught up in
someone.
what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too. Try not to run into my fist with your face.
Well, get rid of him and get that case.
Having Little Caesar's pizza, I haven't had it in 5 years. I think it's probably been about that long for me.
Hi, my name...
But ironically,
I can still make it before class.
we've been talking about having it recently, so I might be breaking my dry streak.
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza point. You'll need to get over there at some point.
Taking pictures of Spider-Man all day. Let me take a piss. I feel like the Daily Bugle probably has they probably make Spider-Man clock out to pee, right? Probably that type of work.
This is a good time to talk a little about Hero Point.
Web of Shadows sucks.
You use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right?
Just,
You don't? Well,
I'll see you in 10 minutes when the argument's over.
naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crime, helping citizens
still
in
late.
distress, doing
Promised
challenges,
Terry and MJ
collecting
that I
items,
would
and
meet them
delivering
this
pizza. There's some other ways too, to try different things and see what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
that cake was good. Good stuff. I better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember. Oh no! At my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry.
How many times do I think I've run through the game?
Can't believe I ran off
Like,
this.
finished the
I
game?
must be out of my mind.
Good question. At least a couple hundred, right?
Lucky for you, I pull my punches.
Like, including non-speedrun playthroughs.
Next weekend.
Die, hello? Your health bar is empty and I hit you? I think that should be enough.
Sorry, gentlemen. The gallery's closed. Hey, guys. Are you here for the 2-for-1 on European Masters, too?
This is not our gallery. Actually, you can like check that in live split. This won't give you like the full. How do you do this? There's like a way in the layout where you can like show amount of completed runs. 88 So there's 88 completed runs in these splits, but I guarantee you that's not accurate. So it's probably closer to like 150. But 88 since I switched from W split to live split. And then I definitely played it like at least 10 times before I started speedrunning it. See, I'd probably put it somewhere in the low to mid 100s. If you want my actual opinion on Web of Shadows, I think it's a very, very heavily flawed fun game. Or like there's like a fun game hidden beneath all the flaws. I think it could be really good if you just fixed a few issues that it has.
Already, huh? Welcome back, I guess. I'm sure. First things first.
You have to get sub 45 while eating a pizza for freak mode. That's rough. I can't believe they definitely intentionally programmed that in and it's a real thing.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Throwing cars full of people into the ocean is a great addition to the game. Yeah, no, legitimately the best part of Web of Shadows are all the goofy, dumb bullshit that you can do in that game, like throw cars at people and yeet people with web trampolines, just innocent civilians, off into the distance until they fade away. Then like a minute later you get a mission failed screen because they died off screen.
Hi, my name... Maybe I can still make it before
That was by stuff like that and like the goofy ass Wolverine boss fight. That is also a trivia show.
Now's my chance to change real quick.
That game's at its best when it's a work of camp, you know what I mean?
The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
I guess for me it was just like halfway through the game I realized I was kind of tired of the combat at the same time that was all that was left in the game to do. So it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. When it was just like, the rest of the game was just like hours of kill X of Y enemy. Well, that swing didn't work.
Can't believe I got washed all the way over here.
But the first, like, 3 hours of Ultimate Spider-Man was just very entertaining. Can't believe the run lost to water. It's not even the first run today that fell in the water there.
Sequel time
Believe it or
already,
not.
huh? Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I just cannot believe that that game has a car throwing system that it really encourages to use, and at the same time, whenever a civilian is in distress, the camera will automatically lock onto them and go into slow motion, even when you're in the middle of the car throwing animation. So it just perfectly locks the car onto the newly in distress civilian and yeets it at them at 300 miles per hour, so they instantly die. And that's just like a natural thing that can happen in that game. It's amazing.
Can't believe I'm running so late.
And then the game's like, I can't believe you did that evil thing.
Right on cue.
It's incredible. Every game should do that.
Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man's here already!
Careful, put someone's eye out.
Case secured!
Hi, my name's...
Little Caesars is 10 out of 10. What'd you get there? Just like the basic $5 box? I always say you should upgrade to the bigger one, the like $8 one. But it's also been so long that maybe that's not even sound advice anymore.
Time for you to check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza farm. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Wow. I had Star Wars Episode 3 on Game Boy. I remember that game was good and hard. But only when you were playing as Anakin, because he couldn't heal.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right?
Injure somebody by throwing a car at them and then take them to the hospital for good boy points.
You got plenty of options.
It's incredible.
Stopping crime, helping citizens in
Still late.
distress,
Promised
challenges
Barry and
like
MJ
nine
that I
items
would
and
meet them
delivering
this
pizza. There's some other ways too, so try different things and see what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I'd better burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore.
That's not a good glide.
I can't even remember the last time I saw Harry or Mary Jane. Oh no! On my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would...
Playing Ultimate Spider-Man for the first time and it feels like a watered-down version of this game. All I'll say is that I do like Ultimate Spider-Man as a game.
I can't believe I
think it's a
ran
good
off
game.
like that. I must be out of my mind.
I'm also not saying you're that I think you're completely wrong. I definitely I kind of think so too.
What happened to the guard?
Doesn't mean it's not a really good game though. It has some of its own unique stuff too, like the Venom free roam is quite fun.
Make you a Spider-Man, buddy. Spider-Man's here.
I have not played any of the TASM games, but I have played Toby 3.
I hope this isn't your best effort, Spider-Man.
I've heard that TASM 2 was the game to play out of the two, but I don't know. I do not know anything about those games, like at all. But someday I'll play them. I'd like to play every Spider-Man game at some point.
She's right. If I don't pick up the pace, she's as good as gone.
Spider-Man on PS1. I mean, Spider-Man 2000. That game's a certified classic.
Don't you have somewhere to...
Nope, my 11:30 canceled, so I'm totally free.
Oh yeah, the failed QTEs in Toby 3. That's like half the fun.
Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance...
I think Toby 3 falls into a lot of what is, in my opinion, the most common pitfall in the Spider-Man video game series. Which is that it just kind of focuses on the combat a little bit too much and makes a lot of the enemies have a little too much health.
Hi, Pete.
I feel like
I think that's
half the series does that. I still think it's a pretty fun game though. It's kind of similar to Web of Shadows for me, where it's just like a heavily flawed but pretty fun game.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a...
Okay, well, as far as a backup for that terrible mistake goes, there have been worse. I guess the run gets to live. I suppose.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have powers.
I played Toby 3 on Xbox 369. Nice.
Oh, this is great.
Kingpin boss was just pain. See, there's another instance where Kingpin is he's just like some guy, but he can fight Spider-Man. For some reason. I tried so hard to get the spin kicks out. If you start that way, you have to wait until you touch the ground again for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm starting to see why rhinos are in danger. I think you zigged when you should have
Okay,
zagged.
somehow that was a 3 cycle. Why not?
Watch out!
Yeesh. Yeah, that was not a great chapter 4. But I'll stick with it. At least for one more chapter.
No, you the man.
When we get in Toby 4 on Xbox 720. They should just call the next Xbox the Xbox 720. I feel like it would work, right? People would be into that. Because then it would be like, oh, it's the 362. I mean, Miles is just like any other superhero. It all depends on the writer. He was amazing in Spider-Verse. And I guess I haven't seen that much, but he seemed to be pretty good in Spider-Man 2018 as well. I'm hoping he's good in his own game there too. Even if his gameplay segments were a little boring. I have not read any of the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. I just played the game. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I don't even know if I feel like there's bad superheroes and supervillains anymore. I think there's like a way to make them all good.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you.
For the most part.
There's these things called photo op tokens that I want you to find. I've marked them on your map.
Elder Scrolls 6. What happened there? Can I rant about that for a second? Anybody remember when Skyrim was revealed and they gave like a huge game? It had like gameplay in the trailer and like you got like the whole theme song and there was like the epic old guy narrating and stuff. It was like one of the sickest reveals of all time.
Peter.
But now we just got some mountains like 3 years ago and that's it. What happened? They should have just not revealed the game if they didn't have anything. The Ultimate Spider-Man's good. Peter. I don't know, maybe I'm just old now, but I feel like we haven't gotten like a really, really good game reveal that I care about recently. Not saying that there haven't been good game reveals, it's like a combination of me being justifiably cynical, kind of with the state of the game industry, and just, I don't know. But it could happen, like, if you put out, you know, like a Sly 5 or something and you gave it a good reveal trailer, I feel like that would get me pretty excited. So I'm saying that because that came up earlier, where somebody said they would trade me for Sly 5. Like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. Venom's the best part of that game.
Would be better if you slowed down a bit.
Yeah, probably. At the very least, that's like the most unique. That's like, you know, if it's like, oh, what's a part of the Ultimate Spider-Man game that you can't really get anywhere else? It's Venom. That's what you go there for. Sasuke 2 was pretty good when revealed. Maybe if I had played the game, or played the original at that point, I would have been more excited. But it seemed like an okay trailer. I still thought that it was teasing co-op, though. And was kind of disappointed to see that apparently it wasn't. I don't know, I just want a Spider-Man game where I can swing around with my buds, you know? You don't even have to do anything other than, you don't have to like include any gameplay modes or incentive to do the co-op. I just think it'd be nice to, you know, hop in like a Discord call or something and just
Quentin Beck's
He's
gonna prove
swinging.
I'm a fake,
We're
huh?
just chilling, you know?
This, I got
And we're like existing in the same New York City, swinging around. Like once every few minutes, I'd see my buddy and I'd be like, "Yo, you're jumping off the Empire State Building right now. I see you."
Ready, Spider-Man? Let's begin.
It'd be neat.
Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movie Sorority Death
I
Row.
gotta be on the watch for fake out
I don't know
here.
about your effects, but your education must have been special.
Okay, it's fine.
I didn't do nothing, I swear.
Yeah, because they have the same voice actor, so it's Sasuke.
I'm better than you, Spider-Man, and today I'm going to prove it.
That he did not go in. Okay.
Parents never hugged you, did they?
You win $1 million if you get this one. Who lived with Peter before he died? I thought Peter was okay. In what universe? I guess I'm asking. You know what? I'm just gonna guess a name. It was Quentin Beck.
I mastered this trick on the set of Ninjas of Madness.
It was definitely Quentin Beck.
Ninja.
He had like turned over a new leaf and was kind of a good guy now.
Taking it out on the wrong guy.
But like he was like an annoying roommate for Peter to riff off of.
That's all of them.
Why don't you just give up, Spider-Man?
Disappoint all my loyal fans. I couldn't possibly do that.
How does it feel to be hunted?
Not a fan of that bonk or what's happening right now.
The thing are you? You're going to need to move a lot faster than that, Spider-Man. Come on! You don't want to disappoint your fans, do you?
Made it. Even the audience isn't real. Beck is the real phony here. Nothing like this. Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from
He
Beck.
started another line there. That was weird. Aunt May, Human Torch, Iceman, and Gwen. That's... You don't need to buy an oven or a refrigerator if that's the case. God. It's so easy to just lose a shit ton of time. I'm surprised. This run, I'm attached to it for some reason, even though it's bad. I don't know what's up with that. My cutoff time's plus 30. If it goes lower than that, then it's dead.
Dr. Octavius' theories are amazing. My head is still spinning from talking to him. Oh no.
Did anybody watch Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends?
Hurry, I can still make it in time.
That shit used to play like if you were ever awake at some ungodly hour, you could count on that being on. At least when I was growing up. I don't really remember anything about it other than like being very aware that it was kind of old. But I don't know how old it was.
Aren't diamonds forever? Couldn't you have waited a day? Why tonight, guys?
Looks like
Well,
interference.
I guess the sniper just gets to be alive.
This was a bad idea.
Weird fight. He's still alive. All right, you know what? This run's done. That's a done run. Second. All right, let's try another one. Let him die.
You're in for it now,
All right.
hero. Die like a dog.
Oh, he's going for the combo, the tech chase. Uppercut to uppercut to uppercut to uppercut to uppercut. True combo. Finishing it off with an uppercut, and then he's out. He's the last one alive. He's got places to rob. Someone should mod this game and make a PvP mode where you play as the thugs. You could stop after like 5 words there. I'd be happy. Someone should mod this game. That's all I want. It's an elbow chop. Oh, my apologies.
Well, sequel time already, huh?
You know your stuff.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first. Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress. If you could...
Yeah, like the thugs are playing a first-person or third-person shooter, and the other one's playing as Spider-Man.
Well, then do it.
Be like a horror game. Spider-Man just comes in at like 200 miles per hour and hits you with a spinning kick, and then combos you to death.
Can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long
You
as...
get web-balled and you know you're just fucked.
Right on cue. I was almost there, too.
I should have known.
Sorry, Dr. Connors.
Spider-Man's here already. Get rid of him and get that case. Case secured.
Think about a career change. Hi, my name's... Maybe I can still make
It really would be scary. I mean, like, I say this all the time. I just want in some Spider-Man game. I'm sure it definitely happens at some point in the comics or like the show or something. But I feel like it should be more common where Spider-Man just like, you know, there's like a carjacker or something and Spider-Man's like, all right, that's enough thugs. And I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you're Spider-Man. I will get out of the car now and you can web me up and we'll wait for the police to arrive. You know? I feel like that should be the more common reaction. Like, clearly I just got unlucky here.
This is a good time
You
to
win.
talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping citizens
still
in
late.
distress, meeting
Promised
challenges,
Terry and
collecting
MJ that I would
items, and
meet them
delivering
this
pizza. There's some other ways, too, so try different things and see what you like. You can only be a good guy.
Man, that cake was...
I don't know, those beer bottles hit hard if you let them start chucking them in mass.
Burn off some calories or I won't fit in my costume anymore. I can't even remember the last time. Oh no! At my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry. I can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
Alright, see ya, Ultra. Nope, that's not the button. Or it was the right button, I like missed jumping somehow.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good art gallery. We want a comic from the perspective of a criminal fighting Spider-Man. There's no way that hasn't been done. That's gotta be out there somewhere.
I would admire your assistance more if you weren't so far away.
Feel free to slow down. I'd be happy to make myself available for your admiration. If I don't close distance with her soon, she's gonna get away.
Indeed, Ken. Maybe I shouldn't ask. Ah, yes. The Japanese name for Magmar. Fun fact.
Aw, too bad. Looks like you're gonna lose me.
She's right. If I don't pick up the pace, she's as good as gone.
You want some of your leftover Little Caesars pizza? Yeah, just put it into the CD tray of your computer, and it should just come out on my end, and then I can eat it.
So, skin-tight leather.
Or on sub 53 pace, Peter isn't running for late first classes or dates anymore.
Who was with that girl? Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something.
625? God damn.
Items every time a new chapter starts.
One of these days I'm gonna have like an actually really good chapter 3 and we're gonna get the sub 620. It didn't work. Oh, it probably just put it directly into my refrigerator so that I can have it later. That's probably what happened.
Hi, Pete.
I think that's the...
Got 45 pace and you were so late. Well, it knows if you're tassing, that's why. It doesn't work if you're tassing. How's the night going? Pretty chill. Just hanging out.
What's up with this back?
Doing a little runs.
Possibly claim I'm a...
Little runs. Honestly, I finished a run, so that's nice. In 100 years, if I'm remembered 100 years from now for anything, we're doing pretty good. Nope, it's not. As long as it's not just like Slyfincleton, who's that?
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have powers.
Oh, this is great.
The way to check if save states are used in N64 ROM hacks. That's pretty funny. You can just like insult somebody for using a save state directly in the game. I always love watching the streams. Oh, thanks. One of those kicks just whiffed, I think. The kicks have been either really good or not at all good today.
Which team's mascot are you anyway?
But those were just okay. God, super late chapter time. Realistically, I'm ahead there. Do an air trick to regain the ability to kick. Ah. I'll try that. It would be nice to be able to do that and just get a kick out right away. Yeah, I think the splits are slightly lying here. I think I'm probably closer to like a couple seconds ahead right now. If you remembered in 100 years who either really good or really bad, true. So neutral people just don't get to be remembered. People who just like lived their lives without being exceptionally amazing or terrible just fade away. Kind of sad. I don't think you can do slide cancel kicks in slow-mo. I don't think you would really want to, though. Could be wrong. I don't actually know. I think you just do. It just tries to do the basic air combo if you do that.
Hey kid, how you making out?
Okay.
Listen,
I was wondering if that was maybe gonna gold because the previous chapter time was really late. You could argue it's not the most honest gold, but I would say it's still gold.
Peter.
You can do it, but you do less damage. Okay, that makes sense. Definitely not worth it. Plus, I don't know. I don't think slide cancel kicks are that hard once you get a little bit of practice in it. I don't think I'm playing any more Spidey 2018. Yeah, I want to do at least one more stream and get a hundo on it, and then I'll probably be done. And then at some point I'll play Miles. Yeah, we got all the colors represented at the splits right now.
Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
Outlive the children naturally, like your child dies of old age and you're just still around. You do more DPS for in-game time? Oh, that's interesting. I did visit the pizza place. I jumped right past its back door and kept going.
How's the view from back there?
It would be better if you slowed down a bit. Black cat, huh?
Okay, that was a lot of abnormal chapter times today.
Black cat seems okay. Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though. All the world is my dressing room.
Dang, so many bathroom spawns today.
So
After
Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm
a
huh?
pretty long dry spell, to be
This is
honest.
gotta be.
This is a pretty good run. But it could all come crashing down here.
Ready, Spider-Man? Let's begin.
Hopefully it becomes backwards compatible with new stuff. That'd be nice. I'm still hoping for a PC port, but I think I'll be hoping for a while. Okay, he's just gone into space. This guy's over here. Or is he? Did he go in? I don't know.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you
Let's
fix
just
this
try not
damn
to get
door!
owned.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
I got so disoriented there. Where am I? What's going on? Thank you for the super chat, Almighty. Hang on. Let's go. Yeah. Let me not mess up. But yeah, thanks so much. I try not to call PBs this early, but you are certainly willing. You certainly can. As long as it's me who doesn't do it, I think we're fine. Oh, I thought I saw a guy running around just now, like right next to right where I'm standing. I saw like a phantom man.
What is your problem?
But this Beck is kind of being held on by the skin of its teeth, but I think it's gonna turn out all right. Did he go in? Did he go in?
You know, if the cool kids
Okay.
beat you up in school, they're
That was like the most scuffed, not bad Beck I've ever done. Like, all of the individual parts of that were bad, but it just turned together, they became something that wasn't that bad somehow.
disappoint all my loyal fans. I couldn't possibly do that.
Come out, wherever you are. A good hit. As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you are. You're going to need to move a lot faster than that, Spider-Man. Come on. You don't
Made it.
Played tug of war with the dog. Who won?
Beck is the real phony here.
Imagine 100 years of technology. That would be... I'm just still streaming in 1080. I'm still streaming in 1080p on a video game from 2004. It's like 2122. And I'm still just like, yeah, I can't wait until they give it a PC port. I'm 130 years old. I'm not 30 years old, by the way. Even if I implied that I am. Oh, my menuing there today has been so crisp. I don't know what changed, but I'm just way better at it right now for some reason. You're 500 years old. Congrats. Happy birthday. The big 500, huh?
Dr. Octavius' theories are amazing.
Think civilization will ever get there? It's like, oh yeah, George turns 700 today.
If I hurry, I can still make it in time.
Doesn't look a year over 500. Little Tony Hawk grind for you.
What? Not now. It's like you have something against me.
Spider-Man.
Trust me, you're getting off easy compared to me. Find a safer line of work.
Actually, good fight here.
You okay?
I still have no idea what the guy
Guys, I'm not late
on
or
the street
anything.
there says. I know he says, no, I'm fine, but, and then it's just completely...
Shopping?
I have no idea what he says
Have
after
your
that.
attention.
I've heard it probably 1,000 times.
You guys do too.
I have no clue.
Wait, finally, maybe I can still make it before the end.
They're getting away with my diamonds? Sure. That makes sense. I believe that. It just, to me, it's just like, I'm fine, but do. He just starts
Maybe
He
so.
just starts singing. Which canceled that 3-hit combo. Yeah. Is probably
How far is
definitely
this
better to just do an air combo there, but at least it was kind of neat. Did Spidey take the diamonds? No, he didn't take them back to the guy either, though. He just beat up the guys and left. It's up to that guy to get his diamonds back, I guess.
So, nice night, huh?
Because if there's loot, you'd have to get a loot bag, you know? Like in the random missions. I need that swing to be about 70 times better. Well, it'd have to have a diamond sign in it, because diamonds aren't money.
All right, fellas. Show me the Monet.
Somebody kill him. It worked.
Hey, Cat, where'd you learn to
I don't think it was Cat or me who killed him.
hanging in there, Cat? Cat took that statue right
Oh.
in front of me.
That's an Eaton input if I've ever seen one. Okay. Honestly, not that bad. That chapter 8's just, I'm gonna lose time there pretty much every time. And it still won't be on PC. Oh no. It'll have microtransactions. Yeah, you can buy 500 hero points or wait 24 hours. That swing speed upgrade's only $30.
That news conference is gonna start any minute.
Look, everybody, it has costumes just like you wanted in 2004. You can get the symbiote suit for $30. Probably a good deal in 100 years, to be honest. $30 is going to be like 10 cents now. Why'd you have to watch an ad after collecting tokens?
Reporters. If I can get them up to that balcony, they should be able to escape. Gotta hurry though, those flying things don't look too friendly.
What a backup. Holy shit, I'm out of here. I'm doing a wall jump on the candle, I don't even care. I didn't destroy that robot, the other robot shot it. That's funny.
A hologram?
Huh. I need not soil my hands with a pathetic earthling like you.
What a strange theater this has been. Oh, and it's not over.
If you do not hurry, your fellow humans will
Another weird backup.
futile gesture, Spider-Human. Even as we speak, my armada is advancing on your city.
Need a Little Caesars pizza stream. I would make a bit about like, oh, what would I do while eating a Little Caesars pizza? But I feel like we've already brainstormed about like pizza percent while eating a pizza and stuff like that. So it's not like there wouldn't even be any content there.
If he's attacking Lady Liberty, I'd better get over there in a hurry. I can hardly
Supposed to be a glide there. Instead, I gotta make do.
Well, I have to admit, Mysterio knows how to make a scene. Better figure out some way to get Lady Liberty back to her old self. It looks like that fly... I need to be more careful. Swimming definitely doesn't suit me. It seems kind of obvious to go after the giant brain. Mysterio sure is protecting you.
How are you not gonna destroy that with that punch? You're ruining this entire operation. God, I'm still bad at this, but we'll get better. I'd like to get it so that I don't have to do a second punch here like that. God damn it. Hit the braid.
Okay.
Need the 29-minute guarantee. Yeah, we do. I still think I think it can be done. I really do. I think I could eat a whole pizza and get sub 30 in pizza percent. Especially if it's just like a medium or something. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'd even have time to wash my hands.
Wow. Mysterio's hidden fortress looks just like an apartment.
A swing with the charge jump after a web zip. So I do swing, web zip, swing. That just... I guess it might be slower, like if it's gonna guarantee... Or it might be faster if it's gonna like guarantee that I can get a first hit, but... I'd rather just not have to do that and then get the first hit anyways.
I've been flipped off before, but never quite like that. What is going on? Feels so strange. Everything is upside
Please.
down. What's going on?
Learn the true meaning of terror.
And I'm both not doing this great, and the clowns aren't cooperating.
You're doing right.
Okay, the Mirror Lord has returned. Would I ever do the Sly Cooper games on stream? If I ever did, it would be a speedrun. I'd be running Sly 2. Right now, there's kind of a lot of quirks to running Sly 2 that I'm not sure I want to have to deal with.
Finally out of that crazy place. If I never see another carnival as long
But
as I live,
if they ever make a decent PC port, I'm all in. I'll definitely do a run. I think it'd be fun to learn like the individual episode runs. Yo, Jacob. Oh yeah, we're at minus 0.0. Yeah, what I call that green. That's a green.
whoops, Dr. Octavius's demonstration will be starting soon. I'd better hurry.
I want you to be as awesome as Sly Cooper.
Field looks like it's buckling. I don't have time for subtlety. I just
Son,
have to
please
smash
become
the
a
power
thief.
terminals until the reactor shuts down. Almost got it. Only one
Yeah,
terminal
it's
left.
okay. He's a good thief. He's good at what he does. Sometimes that's all you want as a parent, is for your kid to be good at what they do.
Poor Rosie.
Even if that's
I can't
evading the
believe
police while you
it's
steal.
happening again.
Weird movement, but it kind of worked. How do I incorporate wall runs? Generally, swinging is just gonna be faster than wall runs. Usually, if you're swinging at top speed and you go into a wall sprint, you'll usually lose a little bit of speed doing so. Not that there's never a reason to wall sprint. It's just if you're trying to go super fast, you usually don't want to.
Dr. Connors, I'm sorry. Dr. Connors is pretty beat up, but I think he'll be all right now. I need to figure out what happened.
Usually, wall
I don't have
sprint's
any
better for
answers.
gaining height.
I should drop by the Daily Bugle. Maybe I can pick up a lead there. Or at least earn enough to pay my electric bill.
Should open a P.O. box and do fan mail. I mean, that does sound fun. That's gonna have to be pretty far in the future, I feel. You need like a big enough audience that it would be worth it. It does sound fun. Oh, the swing boosted slide jumps are... I actually didn't even know that they were faster at all.
Dr. Octavius is a killer. Is it my fault?
But you need to do that shit like perfect anyways, so... I think that was really close to being a gold. I think kind of half missed the spacebar press there, so that could have actually been a gold by like just a little bit.
I withdraw the question.
That bonk destroyed my momentum. So did that one.
Stop right there, Doctor.
Here's a small thing.
Please don't make me fight you.
Spider-Man.
That's a flub.
What an unpleasant surprise.
He should be dead now.
Not one for which I am wholly unprepared.
I actually got the hit off on him and I just didn't do the combo.
He won't listen to reason.
But still could have been worse.
Tentacles. Gonna have to fight. Now we turn it up a notch. Bam! Take a nap, Sap. No. Leave her alone.
Be quiet.
Can I sign your copy? If you ever see me in person and give it, I will either pretend to not know what a Slyfincleton... Oh my god, that camera. I'll pretend to either not know what a Slyfincleton is, or I will sign it. It's kind of 50-50.
Spider reflexes. Nice. In
This is
mode,
not going to work, is it?
and the bad guys,
Oh no, it's fine.
attacks coming from
Or unless that web zip is going to take me straight to the left and kill... Oh, I kind of like that run. They go curtains when they get knocked out because it's curtain for them. Yeah, that was just kind of a couple unfortunate things happened there and just made that not work. Both the camera going into the diner here and the web zip after grabbing the second token. Sometimes that's all it takes. But it happens. Yo, Michael. What's up? Not much. Just big chillin'. Yeah. Go ahead and do another one. Hey, Owen. Yeah, that was a pretty decent run. It had potential to be pretty good. Any run that's
Wow,
like
sequel time already.
green and has potential to be green going into chapter 13 here is gonna be pretty decent. Although I think I would have lost time in that chapter 11 and ended up a little red, but
Might be a good idea to save your
who
product.
knows? It's all speculation now. We'll never know.
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
God, I need to get my slow-mo bar up. Oh, never mind.
No. Dr.
That was easy.
Class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. It's gonna kill me. Believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
I said pizza, nachos, now I want to eat donuts. Should I or shouldn't I? You?
I was almost
Well, you
there.
probably shouldn't.
Sorry, Dr. Connors.
But it's not a decision I can make for you. Only you can make that decision.
Case secured.
Didn't your mom tell you
I've
not
just
to
been
hit
like
girls?
really hungry all the time recently. I don't know if it's because I've been working out more or what's going on there. But I constantly want to eat.
I don't see anyone around. Now's my chance to change.
5 bots? Is that a new personal best?
I think this might be a good time for you to check your to-do. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza farm. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like when I'm, you know, if it's like, oh, should I eat more? I'm like thinking to myself, and I think about it for like 5 minutes. But really that whole time, like deep down inside, I know I've already made my decision, you know? Like, I'm just waiting for it to be like an appropriate amount of contemplation before I just give in and eat the food.
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy stuff from the Spidey store, right? Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention. Naturally, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping crimes, helping
still late.
citizens of distress,
Working out makes you crave salt and sugar.
items, and delivering pizza.
I guess you are, you know, you're sweating.
Try different
That's,
things and see what you
it's like a little salt in that, right?
Only be a good guy.
Or is that just crying? I don't know. I went to go like looked at something else and I was just missing the button. Slide check Discord. All right. Swing boosted slide jumps, you don't even have to let go. Oh. Easy swing keeps getting buffs. The only thing that's keeping easy swing in check now is the fact that you have to turn it on in the menu at the start of the run. That's pretty cool though, Joey. I think I'm still normal swing till the day I die.
Well,
Or until, like,
time already, huh?
It gets to the point where it's just obviously way better to do easy swing. I do not know anything about the Jackass movies other than that apparently people hurt themselves making them.
Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load key. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. Believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Right on cue. I was almost there, too.
Why does stuff like this always happen when I'm running late?
Blast! Spider-Man's here already!
Holding down on the D-pad when the run is starting? How would that help? Like what would that do, you know?
Hi, my name's... Maybe I can still make it before class ends. Better change while no one is around.
Weird camera.
Good time for you to check your to-do list.
Yeah,
The white dot on your map
I just
here, and the white
instinctively want to go back to school, I guess. Just crave that education, you know? It would be frame 1 with selecting easy swing? I'm confused.
Well, sequel time
You have reached
already, huh?
2,000 viewers. Let's go.
Welcome back, I guess.
Hello, all 2,000 viewers that are definitely there.
Before we go any further, I think it might be a good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up the save load key. Easy, right? Well, then do it.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running so late. Still, I should be able to make it as long as...
Help me!
Weird movement. I did go to college. Not too long ago. But I got out, like right as the
Well, sequel time
pandemic
already.
started going.
Welcome back, I guess. First things first.
I graduated with a major in media arts and game design.
Before we go
So,
any further, I
like
think
game
it might
dev
be a
stuff.
good idea to save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and
So really, this is like what I'm doing now is kind of tangentially related to my degree. It's like just extreme desperation to make it work.
I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all
Like, yeah, if you
about
think about it, streaming's kind of like making video games.
Still, I
Let me
should
try
be
that
able to make
movement. Third time's a charm. I mean, just like anything in college, it was a lot of classes that didn't actually have that much to do with what you're trying to do. But there were some, like, there was like some game design stuff. There were some classes that were like teaching you how to work with Unity and stuff like that. Although, to being completely honest, most of my actual game dev skills were self-taught.
Well, sequel time already,
Classes
huh?
did not really help that much for that.
Welcome back, I guess. I'm sure you. First things first.
But I think that if I actually wanted to get a degree in the industry, that
Before we go any further,
it would
I
help.
think it might be a good idea to save
But
your
I'm
progress. If
not. I don't know. I guess it'd be nice
go to the
to,
pause
but
menu and bring up the save load screen. Easy,
it just seems like
then do it.
unless you really pick your companies good, you're kind of asking to get crunched really hard and get overworked, and I don't really want to do that.
Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot all about it.
Well, I'm just kind of enjoying my life right now.
Still, I should be
We
able to
create
make
Toby
it
2 in
as long
Unity. That is a lot of work.
as- Right on cue. I was almost
But I do think it'd be fun to make a game with swinging in it.
I really don't have time for this.
Spider-Man's here already.
Oh, and I have a minor in computer science, so like if I want to like just sell my soul and make like 6 figures writing code all day for a living for like some
Hi, my name's
app or something,
You'll make it before class ends.
like some crypto scheme, then I guess I could.
Don't see anyone around. Now's my chance to change real quick.
But I super don't want to do that, to be honest.
Check your to-do list. The white dot on your map here and the white destination marker are both pointing you to the pizza parlor. You'll need to get over there at some point, but there's no rush.
What's my dream vacation? Is it weird if I don't? I don't know. I'm not really the huge vacation dude. My dream vacation is honestly just like chilling with people that I like all the time. And then we get in a teleporter and we can go to like
Talk a little about hero points. You already know that you use them to buy
the beach for like an hour,
right?
and then we teleport back home, so there's no traveling.
Paying attention. Naturally, you're gonna want
And we can do that like with a bunch of different places around the world,
stop at times,
but we don't travel.
Promised Jerry and MJ that I would meet them this
challenges,
evening.
collect
And other than that, we're just hanging out,
some other ways too. to
just like
find
me and my
out.
friends.
See what you like. But you can only be a good guy.
Man, that cake was good. I'm stuffed. I better burn off some calories or I won't.
Maybe like Japan would be fun.
anymore.
I don't know. If I don't have a teleporter.
Can't even
And I had to go
remember the
somewhere.
last time I saw Harry and... Oh no! At my birthday dinner, I promised MJ I would meet her this evening. I gotta hurry.
You go to bars? Not often. If anything, I just appreciate bar food. I don't
I
like
must
to
be out of my mind.
just give me a nice burger or something. God, I'm hungry.
You don't strike me as a patron of the arts material. Remember, you break it, you buy it.
Speaking of being hungry, yeah, I just realized I'm starving. It just fully sunk in. I've been hungry the whole stream. I just didn't realize it.
Don't think anything here will go as Prison Gray. Tough job market for art majors, huh?
Not the best art gallery. Bars are expensive alcohol. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not drinking right now. I'm taking some time off from alcohol, but I don't know. I can just buy alcohol from the store. I don't need to go to a bar.
You just get farther and farther behind. Just give up already.
Sorry, not my style.
Portillo's bar, huh? Portillo's does have good burgers, that's for sure.
More if you weren't so far away.
Feel
Get
free
some
to
good
slow
food
down.
there.
I'd be happy to make myself available for your admiration. If I don't close distance with her soon, she's gonna get away.
Good shakes, too. I think maybe a little expensive? I don't know, I can't remember. I might just be conflating it with Five Guys. Goddamn Five Guys is expensive. Probably a good thing, because otherwise I'd just eat there all the time and die from, like, heart failure or something.
So, skin-tight leather. Doesn't that kind of chafe? What was with that girl? Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha.
Always delivering Portillo's through DoorDash all day.
Visit the store and check out what they've got.
That makes sense. They could... I feel like, from what I remember, they have, like, a weird drive-thru, too. So, maybe people don't want to go through that.
Well, no one's around. I better change.
Aw,
my
don't warp me on a run like this. Man. This is not what I meant when I said I wanted a teleporter.
Hi, Pete.
I think that's the...
You like Chipotle? Chipotle's alright, but there are, like, better local burrito builder places around here, so I don't go very often. Ooh, that's supposed to be a jump, not a wall sprint.
What's up with this Beck guy? How can he possibly claim I'm a...
God, that angle was super wrong, and I just inch by inch fixed it through that fall. There's legit a person's shadow in one bugle stall? Really? I've never really paid attention to that.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to convince thugs that I don't have power.
Yeah, you can see over the stalls, but there's nobody in them.
Hi, Pete. How are you?
I don't understand. I saw my head flashed. I pressed the dodge button. I believe our transaction should be finished. I should simply get the dodge now. You know what? Not a fan of that run. Yeah, I'll have to check out the bathroom stalls at some point. But really, should I? That would be an invasion of their privacy. You know, you get into a bathroom stall thinking nobody's going to have a third-person camera that can just look over it.
First things first. Before we go any further, I think
They are indeed vibing.
To save your progress, if you could call it that. Just go to the pause menu and bring up.
Would this be better on a CRT? Depends what you're playing on. If you're playing on like a GameCube or a PS2 or probably the original Xbox. If you're something that's using like composite cables.
Oh no, Dr. Connor's class. I got so caught up
Then
in what I
yes.
was doing, I forgot all about it. I can't believe I'm running
And
so
you'd end up
late.
having less input lag.
I should be able to make it as long as
Unless you have like one of those real fancy monitors.
I was almost there too. So much for you. Sorry, Dr. Connors. Anything a little.
Maybe they're not as fancy anymore.
Case secured.
He just whipped. If I remember correctly, youngster Joey plays on CRT.
Hi, my name's. I can still make it before.
But I just play on a regular TV. It's my biggest pet peeve. I feel like that's a hard question. Because at some point, a pet peeve just becomes something that you hate, right? And then it's like, it's not a pet peeve anymore. So you need to find the thing that annoys you enough, but not enough to become something that you hate. You know, like, I wouldn't say that somebody stabbing me in the foot is a pet peeve. It's just, I just don't want it to happen. But if we want to keep it in relation to, like, speedrunning this game...
This is a good time to talk a little about hero points.
Oh, you do play on... Huh. Who said they played on CRT, then?
Oh, you don't? Well, then you weren't paying attention.
Is that swordless, maybe?
Eventually, you're going to want to earn lots of them. You got plenty of options to do it. Stopping
Maybe I'm just misremembering something entirely.
doing challenges, collecting items, and delivering pizza. There's some other ways to do it,
That swing was having a rough time.
but you can only be a good guy.
About stepping on a Lego. Hasn't happened recently.
Good.
Stepped on a thumbtack not too long ago, though, and that was not very fun. Thankfully, it didn't go, like, straight in. It was, like, in the side.
I can't even remember.
But it was just, like... I was just like, I've always feared this day would come.
I gotta hurry.
It annoys you almost every day.
Can't believe I ran off like that. I must be out of my mind.
Probably just, like... that I have to brush my teeth. I've never liked it. And, like, I make myself do it every day. Usually twice a day.
For art majors, huh?
You know, sometimes you mess up or forget. But it's just always been a pain. I don't know. I find it kind of gross, to be honest. But I know I gotta do it.
Don't think anything here will go with prison dress.
Okay, that was just randomly a pretty good art gallery. Wish I could get a CRT, but no one I know has one. I have a CRT in my room, and then in storage I have like a really big CRT. The thing probably weighs like 300 pounds. Maybe not that much. It's at least 200 pounds. Yeah, I've heard retro tanks are good, but they're kind of expensive. They're like 80 bucks or something. Which for that much, I mean, if you're just playing... I know you could use it for other things, but if you're just playing this game for that much, you could just get, like, an Xbox 360 with an HDMI thing. And a copy of the game, and still have enough money for a capture card, maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, it just became slightly more cursed. But yeah, the CRT's like... I can't fit it on... It won't fit in the space allotted by the webcam. It's bigger than that, you know? And that's just the one in my room, not the really big one. But the one in my room makes the CRT hum noise really loud. So I'm waiting until my hearing is worse so that I can't hear it to use it more. I've just decided to wait it out. I'm like, my ears can't last that long, you know? I got a bad right ear already. From what I think it got infected like a couple years ago. And I think it's just kind of been shitty ever since. It hears the same, it just hurts sometimes. It gets more sensitive. I just kind of accepted that as part of my life.
Who was she?
You know, this chapter opening reminds me of something. The Spidey store gets new items every time a new chapter starts. Aha! Next time you have a chance, visit the store and check out what they've got.
This should be a
Bone conduction headphones? Is that sounds like cyberpunk.
Hi, Pete.
I think that's the third.
Oh no. Do I have any siblings? I have step siblings. But I grew up an only child. I feel like I have only child energy, though. I need a PewDiePie chair. Yeah, I bet I can get sub 50 with that.
How can you possibly claim I'm a
Really, it's not my skills or, you know, ambition that's lacking. It's I don't have the right gamer chair. If I only had an overpriced $300 gaming chair, then everything would be better. Their headphones, they emit vibrations against your temple. Dang.
I have enough trouble without someone trying to.
Soreness is way rarer, but I might actually look into that a little bit. Because sometimes my ears do get a little sore, like if I leave the volume on too high for too long. Or rather, it's just my right ear. The one that got fucked up.
Whoa!
Okay, well, that's the idea. Rhino? Okay.
I'm gonna have to take away your credit card.
I think he needs to spin here. Okay, that should be fine then.
Got where you are by using your head, I see.
Whoa!
Ooh, there's another green 0.0. Don't forget to like the stream. Hell yeah. I think I have all, like, desktop notifications turned off everywhere. The only thing that gets to do anything like that is Discord, which makes a beep noise when people message me, but that's it. I like my site. I don't, like 98% of the time, unless somebody's like DMing me, I usually have notifications off. Simply like my silence. I was gonna do a really cool bonk there, and then I just missed. Easy or hard, Rhino? What do you mean? Like, is he easy or hard? Easy to beat, hard to beat well. Yeah, turn that into a joke and a... Never mind. I forget I said anything.
Hey kid, how you making out? Listen, I got a new job for you to do, okay? There's these things called photo albums.
All green so far.
I've marked them on your map.
Unless you count... that's weird. It's like, is chapter 4 a red split because it lost time, or a green split because it ended up, you know, I was still, the pace was still green at the end of the day. Everyone will remember that. Maybe that's part of the joke.
Peter.
Whole best swing of the stream by far. That swing turned that movement into something pretty bad and did actually pretty good. That was like a Spider-Man 2018. That was like one of the swings in Spider-Man 2018 when the game really doesn't want you to touch the ground and it just kind of breaks gravity so that you can stay airborne. Could imagine people quoting that years from now. The joke's on you. This is how I get remembered in 100 years. I make a dumb, not like half joke, and then tell people to forget about it, and then they're in 100 years they're like, remember when Slyfincleton said some dumb shit on stream? Good times. And then they'll be like, who's Slyfincleton? I don't know. That will be my legacy. I want that? Okay. Slyfincleton, oh no. They're still doing Ligma in 2120. No cat music. It's there, it's just kind of quiet. The game itself might be... I might have made it a little quiet, I don't know.
It would be better if you slowed down a bit.
Game's been quiet. Yeah, I think I made it slightly too quiet, but I can turn it up a little bit when I get the time. This has just been like kind of a low-key, like sleeper good run. It's just like I'm just like, yep, that split saved a second. You're now 3 seconds ahead after 2 other splits that saved a second. I'm like, cool. All right.
Maybe a little bit of an attitude, though. All the world is my dressing room.
That may have been the worst bugle entrance possible there. No bathroom spawn. He spoke during the loading screen, and then I rolled on accident.
So Quentin Beck's gonna prove I'm a fake, huh? This I gotta see.
I've been getting a ton of bathroom spawns today, so I'm just glad the dry streak's over.
Ready, Spider-Man? Let's begin. Do you like my gadgets, Spider-Man? I perfected the technology on the movie Sorority Death Robots.
I don't know about your effects, but your education must have been special.
Please. Event of the century with cardboard cutouts. I love how that's the explanation for like why the crowd is just a JPEG. Like, yeah, Beck just couldn't get anybody to show up.
I'm going to prove it.
Which is kind of funny because isn't Peter like officially here? He like was sent here as a reporter. So like, they got reporters, but nobody showed up. Or maybe they just didn't let anybody in because he already had his cardboard cutout crowd assembled. Actually, it's a PNG. I'm at the point in my comedy where I acknowledge that there's a difference between JPEGs and PNGs, of course. But it is so much funnier to say JPEG than PNG for some reason. So I will continue to be wrong for the sake of comedy. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
You're a sad little man, Beck.
I know you, but what am I?
I can't believe you just said that.
Okay. Just had to punch it real quick, make sure it knew who was boss.
No intelligent person would...
A good hit! As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you want. A good hit! As you can see, Spider-Man, I can hit you wherever you want.
JPEG is way funnier. I'm glad you agree.
Even the audience isn't real. Beck is the real phony here. Hopefully that's the last I'll hear from Beck.
PNG. What should I say ping instead? I'm not sure I ever... Never been down with ping. Even though I never say JPG for JPEG. One day this run is going to be ahead or behind more than 3 seconds. By one day I mean today, because I mean it's not like it's gonna last that much longer. Still got it. I can't believe I didn't bonk there. But I'll take it. Strong focus on what you want. Yeah, I'm down to try hard a little bit on this run. Break my back, maybe.
My head is still spinning from talking to him. Oh no. Mary Jane's play. If I hurry, I can still make it in time.
I like going this way, but God, it's like you mess up one swing and you got nothing.
What? Not now.
I think it's pretty likely we'll end up red after this split, just because of how good it is in my PB.
Trust me, you're getting off easy compared to me.
Especially if I'm gonna do that.
Try not to run into my fist with your face.
But never say never.
Lucky for you, I pull my punches.
I never noticed. I guess it makes sense. All the cars in the street just despawn so that the truck can be there.
Great. Just take off, guys. I'm not late or anything.
Please shoot truck. Thank you. What? I've never had him shoot the truck and not had time there. That's like an anomaly. Alright, die.
Stopping? I guess I finally have your attention. I'm putting a stop to this right now. Great. Finally, maybe I can still make it before the end.
If it crashes, it crashes. Holy shit, did anybody see that? You like zoop up a little bit. This is like getting up the ledge, you just doop.
Maybe so.
I've never seen that.
How far is this place?
Stay with me.
Between that and the truck, just some weird shit went down.
You yet?
Hey, I was just going easy on you before. So, nice night, huh?
It's your favorite part of the game. Yeah, if there's anything that Nate loves, it's the black cat chases. Probably wishes there were more.
All right, fellas. Show me the Monet.
Oh, my face.
You guys give a volume discount?
I think they don't punch you very often here. They usually shoot you. Speaking of which, I was at full health at the start of this fight. I'd like to know what happened. 'Cause ow.
Cat took that statue right in front of me.
Gotta admit, that was not where I thought that movement would take me. I'm not kink shaming. I was making a joke about the auto scroller.
Why wasn't I watching her? I knew Cat was a thief.
Hi, Pete.
Why does it turns your movement slippery there sometimes? I don't know what's up with that. Hey, you're probably just best just looking up what a TAS is.
Start any minute.
They're pretty neat though, so I recommend looking them up. I don't want to be behind the counter. Wish they put that icon in a a little more accessible spot for that shop. Beagle Farmer's covered in ice, yeah. Like, oh, sorry, Pete, we accidentally spilled a huge tub of butter on the floor here. Watch out. I don't know if I've ever seen him go that way. He just was like, he's just like, alright, I'm out. Just dip to the right.
Flying things don't look too friendly.
And then this guy shot me? These robots are being rude. Oh, and then this one's just, who knows where that robot's going. Okay, he's back to spawn. I kind of wish I had a mini-map here. That would probably help with telling where the robots are. Yeah, TAS is a thing that, like, once you get it, it's pretty easy to understand, but, like, explaining it to somebody in a sentence is kind of rough. Oh, there's still one guy! I forgot about him. Apparently Spider-Man did too, because he's not grabbing him.
A futile gesture, Spider-Human. Even as we speak, my armada is advancing on your city. Our first target will be your statue.
I think you could destroy all robots, have people on stage, and still have enough time to get to the people on the ledge. Probably. It may be hard. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like usually you don't have time to do that.
He's attacking Lady Liberty. I'd better get over there in a hurry. I can hardly wait to see what he has cooked up with the statue. Well, I have to admit, Mysterio knows how to make a scene. Better figure out some way to get Lady Liberty back to her old self. Need to be more careful. Swimming definitely doesn't see. It seems kind of obvious to go after the giant brain, but Mysterio sure is protecting it.
Yeah, I guess that does work. That does work out faster than doing 2 punches.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy on the right will always fall first. Like, the other guy doesn't even start to fall until you rescue him.
Wow. Mysterio's hidden fortress looks just like an apartment.
For most things, it really depends on the game how hard it is to task, from what I understand. The game and the emulator working together. Your mileage may vary. I've done some tasks with Dolphin in the past, but this game, it's kind of rough.
Everything is upside down. What's going on? Mysterio sure knows how to clown around. Raised axe-wielding clowns? You're gonna have nightmares for sure. Great. One of those hopping act things.
Another weird clown fight. Happened again, just the one punch. And it's thrown off my groove. You have to throw it out the window. Sorry, sir, but you've thrown off Slyfincleton's groove.
Looks like I
I'm
found the
sorry.
exit. Finally.
Would I watch the video on stream
I'm finally out of that crazy place.
when the run's over?
Never
If
seen
it's
that
not very
before.
long,
As long as I live,
then maybe.
it'll be too soon.
Yeah, we're supposed to save time there. But oh well. Nine minutes. I'll keep it at a maybe for now. I'm not sure if I'm in the video watching move, and mostly I kind of just don't want to set it up because I know my layout for that I usually use kind of got lost, so I would have to like reset it up.
Whoops, Dr. Octavius' demonstration will be starting soon. I better hurry.
Yeah, I'll probably pass on it, I think. Also getting a little tired, so this may end up being the last run. We'll see. See if it makes it all the way. This one or the next one? I can't believe I didn't touch the ground, but it might have actually ended up being better if I did. Anything's better than this, though. Why is Swingless faster for the race? You do that race the exact same in Swingless and any %, so it's not faster or slower. That might change, though. There might be a way that you could like swing to do it faster.
Almost got it. Only one terminal left.
So any %, in theory, has higher potential for that race, but right now it's the same way. You just jump and web zip.
I can't believe I'm late to see Dr. Connors again.
I can't do good movement here for today for some reason. It's like if you miss that swing, it's so hard to get back on track.
Mysterio's robots. Oh, yeah. What about a career? You guys are
There's no buildings to swing off of. It's more like you're on top of a building, so there's no like there's not really anything to swing off of while keeping the height you need there.
Dr. Connors, I'm sorry. Dr. Connors was pretty beat up, but I think he'll be all right.
Like all the buildings around you are the same height as the one that you're on top of, so
I should drop by the Daily Bugle.
you would have to like dip down to swing.
Or at least earn enough to pay my
Who knows, maybe that would end up still being faster, but it would definitely be harder and probably not much faster. Kind of just something, I feel like nobody's really like labbed trying to put swings into it. I actually don't remember how the task does it. You cringe at your younger self. I mean, there's certainly things that I've done in the past that my brain will never let me forget that I'm not a huge fan of remembering.
Is it my fault?
But I'm kind of at the point where you gotta let yourself have a little bit of empathy for yourself every once in a while as a treat. Usually I just, it's like, different. It was a different me. That was a different person. Kind of at that point.
Can things get any
And I like to think that future me would think the same about current me. Like, yeah, they did some dumb stuff, but like, I think about a lot of the dumb stuff I did when I was a teenager, and I was just like, I mean, you're in high school, like, most high schoolers aren't the brightest. Like, it's hard enough to like yourself as you are now. Yeah, I don't need to worry about liking myself in the past, too.
Still, not one for which I am wholly unprepared.
Just try not to worry about it.
Get him.
And he won't listen to reason. He still has his pen. I'm gonna have to fight. Leave her alone. No. Don't hurt her.
We're fighting in the hallway, I see.
Find a safer line of work. Now we turn it up a notch. Bam!
Be quiet.
What a bonk. God, that got to like 230. No slow-mo necessary, though. I could just sense how badly I wanted it. Yeah, it was like the setup was almost there for all of them, and maybe I could have made it work at some point, but it just kind of ended up not happening. A little sad, but...
Octavius's attacks, but somehow I just didn't believe it.
sometimes you don't get everything you want.
Octavius blames me for Rosie's death.
Red times. Red times just part of having a good run that you're up against. Nothing wrong with a few red splits now and then. Victory is always sweeter when you have to work for it. I actually thought I was going to lose way more time there. I felt like that wasn't great. Are there points of no return? I mean, it depends. But a lot of the times, like, if I make it usually past, like, chapter 12, to be honest, it's like, if nothing terribly bad happens, like, then I'll usually finish the run. If only for the practice. But if you mean, like, a cutoff time, usually it's 30 seconds these days. I'll probably end up finishing this run. I mean, honestly, this run isn't completely dead. Like, it's not in a great spot, don't get me wrong. But there's 30 seconds of time save in the rest of the run. It can still PB.
So, how did you find Shocker?
Well, apparently he escaped during your little event with Quentin Beck.
Seriously? I knew I should have kept a better eye on that guy. Still, I was a little distracted at the time.
Yeah, I guess there are points of no return. It just kind of depends on my mood. Like, I'm pretty fine saying that I'm willing to finish this run, but I could see me be in a mood where I would just reset here if something really bad happened.
How far is this place?
Not too
I
far.
didn't realize that was the waiting point right there. Alright, see you, Quincy. The beat or beat? I think if it's 2E's if you're talking about the tuber, the food,
Hey, I was just going easy
and
on you
EA
before.
if you're talking about how tired you are. or injured. Oh yeah, when Toby does all 150 races, and it takes up like 2.5 hours. That's the best part of the movie. It's not beating. Oh no. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Could always be wrong.
How's the
One,
mascot gig working out?
2,
Wearing a girdle? Still
Three.
slow and dumb, I see.
4,
Careful, cat. You'll hurt his
5.
feelings. Still slow and dumb, I see. How's the tire mascot gig working out?
Much better Shocker on a worse run. Sometimes it, you make trade-offs.
I hope Cat is okay.
Alright, I'm not buying Rising Shoulder Charge.
Check on Cat.
If this run's gonna PB, it's Doc Ock's gonna have to communicate or cooperate. I'll just take the 5 seconds of menu, thank you.
Wonder what Shocker is planning.
Shocker for Smash Bros. Yeah, they should not put Spider-Man in and just put Shocker in. I agree. Also, they should make him as DLC only for Smash 4 on Wii U. Like, you can't get him in the new one.
Holding up a convenience store.
Make no sense. You have trifled with...
Great. Now to get these photos to the Bugle.
Wow, that swing failed me. And we're still seeing the repercussions of it.
I can't believe that. Jameson would frame his own mother if he thought it would sell papers.
You gotta find it, but it was all the...
What could he possibly have?
Here's the plan. We put Shocker in the Wii U Smash. That will boost Wii U sales. And then we can pivot from the Switch to the Wii U as our primary console. But we're still taking down the eShop.
We should probably do something about that, huh?
Yep, I'm on it.
That would be how I would know I was in the Matrix, I think. I'd be like, yeah, this is clearly not real. It's clearly just a simulation. That's just gone terribly wrong.
Whoa, this is an old Oscorp.
Let me... That's one,
Boring name. What about Jacko Ham?
2,
Still about as
3,
train wreck, aren't you?
4.
You must lose the filling every time you blast something. You look like you just got out of traction.
Funny, cause that's just where you're.
An SSD.
That shield is really getting
Dang.
on my nerves. I'm gonna figure out a way to shut it down.
I don't think we really have a ruling on SSDs, but I personally think they should be banned. I think in my mind they qualify as just modding. And I think you have to mod to play the game on Wii U, right?
Mary Jane's play. Maybe I can make it tonight.
So I don't know how we would deal with that. Oh, it doesn't do anything different for a PS2? Never mind then, it's probably fine. I guess if it doesn't change anything, I don't care, but I don't know. Well, why would you do it then, actually? It doesn't do anything? I dead? I'm okay. I dodged! I tried. Dude, I swear to you, no, wait, what? You know what happened? I pressed the dodge button and I climbed up on the wall. Hey. What a world. Actually, does PS2 has a hard drive? What did I buy memory cards for then? Hang on. You're telling me the PS2 has a hard drive, Slap? Does the PS2 has a hard drive? And they made me buy megabyte memory cards for $20 at GameStop?
This evening? Guess I should go.
Is that what I'm hearing? That is not the easiest fight in the game. There's been one world record in like the past 5 years in this game that had deaths in it, and it died to that fight. That fight's hard. And kinda luck dependent if you use the hero punch strat.
Hey, cat.
I feel betrayed about this whole hard drive business. They definitely had way more than 8 megabytes in that hard drive. You telling me they couldn't fit space for a 250 kilobyte Fly 2 save file? I feel betrayed. You can't save data to it. I'm aware. I'm saying I should be able to. Black cat, kill it. Come on, Black. She's not even listening. Okay. It's all about business. Yeah. Don't worry, I've lost my innocence long ago. I thought we could have one nice thing.
Spider-Man? What about the people in my life? It isn't like anyone ever sees me now. MJ. No matter how hard it is, I can't abandon my friend. So, what? Do I quit being... No, I can't quit either. I helped so many people. I can't give up being Peter Parker. But I can't give up being Spider-Man either. Maybe I can balance the two. To track down Black Cat, I need to have
Well, this run's definitely not PBing, but we'll finish it.
I can do it. I can balance both. Maybe it isn't too late. Maybe I can be Spider-Man and still
It's kind of funny that I died there again, though. Just usually, pretty often by that point, you're just like a hit or two away from death there. Twisted Metal, is that the one where you're like a clown and you're also a car that has a chainsaw on it? I've not played it.
What was I thinking? I must have looked totally crazy. Things could never work out. What about the danger? I must have been out of my mind to ask her. I should just keep away from her. At least she still has Harry.
How can I swing fast? I have a swinging tutorial on this channel if you want to check that out.
I'm no good friend.
How to swing. It's called like How to Swing Fast, I believe. But the fast is capitalized. Because that's how you get the YouTube clicks, apparently. I think it's kind of working for that video, too. People just like it when you capitalize one word for some reason. Like, oh, that's a video I gotta click on. I think it works on me, too. I'm not judging. There's like something subconsciously in our brains that just tells us, like, yep, that's the one. Order a pizza. I don't even know if pizza places are open this late around here. Trademark one word, just one word. Okay, I choose the. Every time somebody says the in a commercial product, I get 25 cents. And I get to sue. Gotta swing fast, not clickbait. I mean, it's not clickbait. I feel like it was a pretty good video. I think that one turned out pretty good. As far as like the guides go that I've made. Fucking missed.
Nice. In this mode, you're faster than the bad guys. You see attacks coming from a mile away. You can even do different, more damage.
Leave me alone! I've never seen him this aggro while being... I dodged. What? I don't know what he's doing. I've never seen him do this, though.
Did Rosie do anything? Did she? Die.
It's hard to do this while keeping your jump charged. Okay, well that wasn't good, but he's dead. See, I just made 50 cents. It's that easy. It's been a while since I've done this wall jump, and I will continue to not do it because I missed it. It's never mind. Yeah, train fight. We should probably figure out something better for train fight.
That's one. But how many of these things
Just kill me, sir. This is fine. I think we can do better on train fight, but A lot of the things, like, are we gonna have to, like, do nerd combos in it?
That's one. But how many of these things does he have scattered
And, like,
around this place?
Euro Punch when he drops to the ground in between combos?
I can't let you do this. The city will be destroyed.
Only you shall be destroyed today, murderous.
That reactor doesn't seem to be responding. Must be another switch somewhere.
That was a dodge, sure.
That should do.
I don't have Rising Shoulder Charge, so I can't do any super cool combos to him right now. But
This hurts you, freak.
that jump during the dodge was kind of neat.
Parker, you'll pay dearly for your treachery.
Bill me.
Okay, low 56. Could be worse, for sure. Third combos make the run more fun. I think overall they're a net positive. I think learning them is kind of rough. For me, at least. My brain, like, does not work that way. But once you get them, it's pretty satisfying to pull them off.
I'm sorry, Peter.
And it does make the game more in-depth, which is usually a good thing.
My hubris, my vanity.
I think they're overall a good addition.
Now I must set things right.
But it's gonna make remaking the route guide harder for sure. So I'm gonna be like, okay, here's how you do it if you with the nerd combos. Here's how you do it without the nerd combos. Is this the last run tonight? Yeah, this'll be the last run of the stream. And then if you put both streams together, I've been going for 4 hours. Hopefully no technical issues on this.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, MJ. I wanted to. I even tried a couple of times, but
I think a part of me always knew.
now you see why I can't be with you. It wouldn't be fair to you. I was selfish to ask you. You should marry John.
Peter.
Give me rent.
Yo, George with
your
the
rent
super
when you
chat.
fix
GG.
this damn door!
Thanks. Thanks, George.
Come on in. It's open.
Expecting someone?
MJ?
The best part
To be getting married.
of the super chat alerts is that
You.
when I'm playing Toby 2, I have my headphones plugged directly into my capture card for so there's less delay on the sound, which is really helpful for swinging.
And I want to be with you.
So I don't actually hear the alerts.
Deal.
So I'm just like, yep, they're probably listening to Rent right now.
Go get him, Tiger.
Mary Jane. The girl next door.
Did the colors
Girl
just
I
get
love. And now the girl
like,
waiting for
like
me.
flickered or something, huh?
Fate handed me amazing powers, and with those powers came a burden of responsibility. Somehow, though, having her with me makes that burden lighter. Still, in the end, it's mine to bear. After all, there's still only one Spider-Man.
Alright, well, 2 finished runs today. Both of them, I mean, neither of them were that bad. Like, they show potential. And nothing wrong with a little bit of a grind. To be honest, I'm super down to grind this category for like a month or something. Before PBing out, that'd be fine by me. I feel like my PBs have been too easy lately. I need something to beat me up a little bit before I get past it. The donation, yeah, I might have made the donation alerts a little bit too loud. Maybe I should fix that. Maybe I should make them a little quieter. What are nerd combos? Nerd combos are combos that you that use the slow-mo. They're slow-mo combos that you generally unslow-mo to get the damage boost, because the like if you unslow-mo right before the slow-mo hits them, then you get some slow-mo back for hitting them, and that makes your bar full, and when your bar is full you do more damage. So that was not a good explanation, but it's something like that. Not complaining. Well, that's good. I still might make... They might still just be a little too loud, though. That's just something I've been thinking on my own. Maybe I'll lower them by like 10% or something, so that they're still kind of loud. You know, you can still hear them, but they're not just like destroying your speakers. Nobody's getting jump scared. But yeah, that was a pretty fun stream. That'll probably be it for the day. I'm thinking next stream there's a possibility of Sunday night. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, it'll be Monday. Unless I decide not to. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And thanks to Almighty and George for the super chats. And that's all I got. So have a good one, everybody. Peace.